家好，我们是街道医生团队。我们都知道街道常常发生事故，可是要怎么解决这些事故，我们需要了解很多的资讯。这个街道过去发生哪些事故的类型，发生在什么时间，发生在这个街道的什么位置，我们应该针对这样子的事故形态去提出合理的解决方案。但是因为没有一个单位目前有办法完整的掌握这些资讯，那我们这一次提出来的解决方案是从资料的收集开始。那我们希望跟警察单位配合，从事故资料的数位化的方式去收集。那第二个呢，是要收集周边的商业啦，还有交通量啦等等的资料。然后透过这些基础资料，我们可以找出危险的路口做分级。第一等级的可能就是事故大概没有或者很少的持续观察。那第二等级就是开始有一些事故了，也许我们该从这个地方周边的使用者开始去做一些教育宣导，避免事故。那第三等级就真正危险了，所以这时候呢，我们就需要透过执法跟工程改善来推动。我们希望透过目前的计划来推动政府部门之间的跨域合作，也希望能够提供一个安全友善的路口环境给社会大众。
跨域整合，虎口拔牙，让马路不再如虎口。
Ladies and gentlemen, the award ceremony for the 2023 Presidential Hackathon will commence in 10 minutes. Please allow me to make some housekeeping announcements. First of all, kindly switch off your cell phones or turn them into silent mode. Our award ceremony will be conducted in both Mandarin and English online. Please ask your friends and relatives to go to the Presidential Hackathon official YouTube channel to view the Mandarin version and the official YouTube channel of the Ministry of Digital Affairs for the English channel. Our award ceremony will begin in 10 minutes. Thank you. distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear teams, and also viewers
欢
online.
迎大家莅临2023
Welcome to
总
the
统杯黑客松
2023
颁奖典礼
Presidential
的现
Hackathon
场。
Awards ceremony. My name is Catherine Lu, your host for the event. A few days ago, a tragedy happened in Pingdong County. There were a lot of casualties. Therefore, with a solemn heart, we would like to proceed with today's awards ceremony. The 2023 Presidential Hackathon is spearheaded by the Presidential Office, managed by the Executive Yuan, and jointly organized by the Ministry of Digital Affairs. The Ministry of Transportation and Communication oversees the domestic portion, and the Ministry of Digital Affairs handles the international track. Participants, utilizing the government's open data, are encouraged to collaborate with both public and private sectors. The aim is to leverage innovative technology and big data to advance the nation toward a smart nation. Today, there are 4 major themes. We focus on energy, industry, lifestyle, and social transitions. The domestic theme is zero carbon transformation, harmonizing evolution. The international track's theme is free the future, open, digital, and green, centered around the core pillars of democracy, digitization, and net zero goals. Before we commence with the award ceremony, let's take a look at the video for this year's Presidential Hackathon.
如果我们缺的不是解答，而是提问；如果我们问的不是如何改变，而是我们想要怎么样的改变；如果回到人，回到生活，我们想居住的是什么样的地方？如果光是走在街道，我们就能感到幸福；如果因此步行比自行开车更吸引人，甚至你踩的每一步都在为这个地方充电。如果我们不只是拥有更多公园，而是城镇本身就是公园，甚至是我们的菜园、牧场、动物园。如果我们不是保护自然，而是生活在自然。如果不是节省能源，而是直接生产能源。如果住宅可以移动，如果房子就是车子，如果只要我们敢想象，马上就能实现。如果我们没有提出如果，实现你的如果。2023总统杯黑客松，全民许愿黑客解题。
总统杯黑客松呢是从2018年办理至今，已经第6届。
The Presidential Hackathon began in 2018, and here is President Tsai Ing-wen. Let us welcome our president.
总统好，恭请总统就座。
Please be seated.
首先，我们知道前天在屏东产业科技园
A few days ago, a major fire broke out in Pingdong County. So we would like to pay our homage to all the fire crew. So I would like to invite everybody to stand and observe a moment of silence in remembrance. Thank you. Please be seated. We're very grateful that the President can attend today's event. Thank you for taking the time to present the awards to the 7 standout teams, both local and international. The 2023 Presidential Hackathon kicked off its Citizens Wishing Fountain on March the 31st. And through application collections, briefings, preliminary assessments, workshops, and final reviews, we joined everybody in this 6-month journey, and this process culminates in today's award ceremony. So first of all, we would like to thank all the committee members for fine-tuning the operational guidelines for the hackathon, and your expert advice have improved the competition. So please stand and receive our acknowledgement. We would also like to thank all the review members, all the mentors, all the field experts for giving us all of these valuable suggestions and advice. And thank you for providing the teams your expertise. I would like to invite everybody to thank the field experts, the technical consultants, and also the review committee members to stand and be recognized. Let's give them a round of applause for their selfless contributions. Next, we would like to welcome today's stars, the outstanding teams presenting their proposals and progress to the President. Each team will have 2.5 minutes for their presentations, so please manage your time wisely. So let's give them a hearty round of applause to show our support. So let's welcome the first team, the Green Advocate League. Let's welcome Section Chief Luo Dawei.
President Tsai, Vice Premier Chen, ladies and gentlemen, we are the Green Advocates team. We know that Taiwan is endeavoring to develop renewable energy, so that's why we focus on this issue in our proposal. We're a team comprised of the Utility Taipower AZ Group and the CWA. Our expertise includes weather forecast, data analytics, and so on. The reason why we came up with this proposal is that more than 90% of our renewable energy is being fed back to the grid. If the situation continues, this grid stability will be undermined. So going forward, we hope that we can encourage the green power generation for self-use. So we came up with a solution to actually lower the barrier to entry for the public to generate green energy. We worked with multiple entities and collected more than 1 million data entries for big data analysis and to establish models. We established 3 professional models to integrate all of the data sets into one central platform. So our community wants to install green energy. Who should we turn to for assessment? Taipower? No worries. Here comes the green platform, which integrates various smart technologies to tailor a smart green energy plan just for you. You just have to input your base information, including address, account number, and area for solar panels, and whether you want to install green energy equipment. The platform will generate recommendation on the number of devices, costs, and predictions for electricity generation and savings. In addition, if you have storage or capacity contract requirements, it can also offer you recommendations to help you make more informed decisions. So to help you make more informed and smart decisions, we want to enable faster and cost-effective way to plan your green energy solutions. Join us in the green energy movement. Currently, we have a lot of field experimentation projects. We are also promoting the estimation of power capacity. For example, we've achieved an accuracy rate of 90% for power generation estimates for Taichung District. We want to make this platform more widely available for more people. We want to also create a matching platform to connect industry, government, and the people to create a 3-win solution. We hope we can grow our green power for our own use so we can all play our part in achieving net zero targets in the future. Thank you. Moving on, let us welcome the Building Carbon Reduction Health Assessment Team, the speaker. Mr. Tsai, ladies and gentlemen, we are from the ABRI of the MOI. We would like to share with you how we unlock the secret to low carbon building for a net zero world. We know that Taiwan pledged to achieve net zero by 2050, and building contributes to 38% of total emissions. So in response, we want to work with relevant stakeholders to create a win-win situation. First, we started within the academia. We want to have innovative breakthroughs to calculate how effectively we can achieve building carbon reduction. For example, we focused from building materials. We have an analytical tool to shorten the time for carbon footprint reduction to 3 to 5 minutes. We also came up with visualizable assessment tools so that users or industry participants can develop their own solutions in order to have real-time visualization of carbon emission of buildings. We can also help different street blocks when they go through urban renewal to more accurately assess the benefits of carbon reduction. We also have this three-dimensional maps to better facilitate carbon data exposure. We also work with local participants to create maximum benefits. Next year, we'll pioneer an effort to launch the low carbon emission building labeling system with the sponsorship of the FSC. We want to adopt low carbon materials and techniques to work with all stakeholders to promote low carbon buildings. New Taipei City government has been very active in working with us by introducing their own development plans and also additional floor area bonuses. We hope to introduce carbon emission reduction in buildings by a great degree. So we are already very prepared for this project, and by participating in the hackathon this year, we find that different generations are working towards the same goal with the same degree of enthusiasm. So this is the main driver of our project going forward. Thank you. Let's welcome the third team, the beauty of 4 per 1,000. Let's welcome Technical Advisor Lin from TSMC. President Tsai, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We are the team of the Beauty of 4 per 1,000. We are made up of members from 8 different entities. In the public wishing fountain, we found 3 issues related to public environment. This is the air pollution from open air burning of agricultural waste, and second, improper treatment of agricultural waste and kitchen waste. Third is the soil acidification. 1/3 of the soil has been acidified. So our solution sought to combine different waste to adopt the waste and waste solution to turn them into organic fertilizer to benefit farmers and soil as well. This approach also ties in with our team, the Beauty of 4 per 1,000, mentioned by French in COP21. So we can increase organic carbon by 4 per 1,000, we can effectively offset the 80% of CO2 increase in the atmosphere. So with this solution, we can actually realize the effective carbon solution from cradle to cradle. So first, we had some pilot project. For example, we tried to grade and pulverize agricultural waste and kitchen waste to mix them together to turn them into organic fertilizers. Also, we distributed fertilizer packs to neighboring communities in order to help farmers boost their yield by 10%. Ultimately, we see a reduction of 40% in complaints regarding open air burning, and also we reduce PM 2.5 by 2.5 metric tons. And there will be 170 metric tons of fertilizers being generated every month. Thank you very much.
2.5 minutes, so make sure you manage your time. Next, we would like to welcome Street Doctor, Mr. Cai Yiqiang from the National Land Management Agency. Madam President, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We're from Street Doctor, and we are a team comprised of National Land Management Agency, Taichung City Government, and also private enterprises. Intersections are always the most dangerous. More than 60% of the accidents happen there. That is why we use big data analytics and also public participation to address the issue of intersection safety. We see that there are many stakeholders. Pedestrians, drivers, they are the users of intersections. There are construction units, transportation units, and police units. These are the competent authorities, and they have their respective demands. So we will analyze the data and produce a system, integrate the data so that we can satisfy the demands of different stakeholders. We have a 5-4-1 proposition. Through analytics, we would be able to understand the demands of 5 different kinds of stakeholders. We have 4 procedures to make the intersections safer and reach the vision of safe intersections. What are these 4 procedures? Well, first, we want to ensure that the base maps are digitized. We also analyze the accidents and compile a big database so that we can come up with an improvement system. So the database digitization will help us reduce the time to design these maps, and it also increases the added value in the future. In the second step, we analyze the big data due to resource limitations. We need to separate or categorize the intersection into 3 different levels, and each level will demand a different way to improve it. And the third step is to come up with this simulation system where we come up with different measures, for example, creating refuge islands to improve the intersection safety. And the fourth procedure is a bottom-up procedure where we can allow the public to actually reflect what they care about or their concerns. So we hope that we can make sure that the intersections can become safer with the collaboration between the government and the public. Thank you very much. Next, we would like to welcome the representative from 8R+, Dr. Ye Yongsong from the Kaohsiung Medical University Zhonghe Memorial Hospital. Good afternoon, Madam President. We are 8R+. Traffic accidents actually create a lot of losses, so we want to create a system where we can ensure people's safety. This would also ensure the safety of our police members. We want to optimize the system as well. This system tells us that in the system, we would be able to see that scooters or scooter riders are usually the biggest group of victims in traffic accidents. So we want to know how to reduce these traffic accidents, and we want to focus on intersections. With the Executive Yuan's assistance, this project can actually lower a lot of casualties and also the loss incurred. We can also align with the WHO's 5 main goals. I would like to spend a bit of time to talk about this accident that happened last month in Kaohsiung City. There were casualties, and we can actually identify some risk factors. For example, it was before the semester started, a male scooter rider riding during the night. And this intersection has always been identified as a hotspot. This is very important because we see that this student is actually from my own university. We know the target, so we need to address the issue. Starting from 2021, we commenced our project, and the presidential hackathon actually provided us with the resources and the channels to make sure that we can improve the situation. And because of these past efforts, we were able to achieve our goals. And I remember the president said before her re-election that finally today we're here. We're all pedestrians, we're all road users. So this really is very important to all of us. We are 8R+. Thank you very much.
Thank you to the 5 teams of excellence for their insightful presentations. I think we all look forward that the proposals will be actually implemented into policies to make public services more efficient and convenient for everyone, ultimately improving the quality of life for our citizens. We are also very honored to hear from the presentation from our international track with 60 proposals being collected. So now we are going to welcome the 2 teams of excellence in the international track to present the proposals to the president. Let's first welcome the representative from Hycentech to make their presentation in 2.5 minutes. Let's welcome Ms. Karen Cho.
Hi, and all officers. Hycentech is presenting you digital transformation for sustainable aquaculture production. We developed Farm a Better Fish system with artificial intelligence to auto-monitor fish status, auto-measure fish size, auto-control feeding, and auto-report fish growth trend. The fishermen can use their mobile phone to check every farm status anytime, anywhere. Our AI technology can define cloudy underwater images and restore fish colors to as you can see on land. That's why both human and AI can emerge clearer and more details of the fish. Besides, we designed the fisherman-oriented ERP systems to digitalize the production process, resource planning, and sale. Also cooperate with the Ministry of Agriculture on fish price prediction. Here you can see many fishermen are using our solutions at their inland fund. Also, at the sea cage farming is a future trend of the agriculture. Farm Better Fish is a total solution to monitor fish. Also, the fishermen can check the in-pond water quality and near-pond environment in 1 second with our integration of the open data. These solutions can help fishermen to save labor costs, manage risks, and make more money. This has a possibility to impact 70% of APAC regions and change 20 million fishermen's daily life. We have continued our development to more species and agents in many countries. We have much positive impacts on SDG goals with cooperation with academia, industry, and a lot of partners. Less hunger, more nice job opportunities, responsible to the environment. That's what we want. Hycentech, we make our culture easier. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, representative from Hycentech.
Thailand. Let's welcome Dr. Lachaning Gunlanyanun.
สวัสดีค่ะ大家好总统好我们是来自泰
We
国
are
的
from Thailand. We are the Refill City team.
Started off from a little girl's dream. Chutima, she's from Nakhon Si Thammarat, one of the provinces in the south of Thailand. She dreams that her city will be free of the plastic water bottles from now on. And from people's first, that's our focus. We dream and we make her dreams come true. And we started off this platform called Refill City, where we are creating what we call the social enterprise and make it happen. So the business itself also will be able to benefit from getting people to come refill in their stores, in their restaurants, and make money out of it. So the business owners can get more customers comes in, and citizens in the city can get water, drinking water for free, refill at the cities, at the water. And then the city itself will be one more step closer to carbon-free city without plastic bottles. And this is a truly PPP, I would call it the 4P. The fourth P will be people, and that's what we focus on. Public, we have the city, the government that are helping, and then also the businesses, the private sectors are also part of our city program. And then the people will get the benefit of our project. And this is not the only thing that we are doing. We are currently already deploying this project in Nakhon Si Thammarat. And as you see, this is the actual applications that we are implementing in Nakhon Si Thammarat. And we are expanding to other cities in Thailand as well. And last but not least, this project cannot be completed but with all the experts. We realize that with a platform like this, we need to understand everyone has to be the winner of this project. And we have asked and invited all the expertise from both government, public sectors, and also academic services like myself from the institutions in Thailand, and then also the private sectors, and also the citizens. We cannot forget about them. So come together with us. We were hoping that we can create Refill City everywhere in the world, and we can be free of the plastic bottles. Thank you very much. 谢谢.
Thank you for your sharing.
The successful execution of the international track each year relies heavily on the support of our capable diplomatic missions in Taiwan. To express our gratitude, we've extended a special invitation this year to the representative of the diplomatic missions in Taiwan, the ambassador of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, to share a few words with us. Let's welcome Her Excellency Ms. Andrea Claire Bowman, the ambassador of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
One round of applause. Welcome.
Your Excellency, President Tsai, Your Excellency, Vice Premier Shen, Deputy Minister of Moda, Ming Ying, other ministers of government, my fellow ambassadors who are apparently absent today, and other members of the diplomatic corps, as well as representative officers, participants, distinguished guests all, members of the media, good afternoon. I greet you all on behalf of the diplomatic corps. I'm very pleased to be here this afternoon because when I had attended the press conference for the launch of the Presidential Hackathon on the 5th of May, I was only vaguely aware of what a hackathon entailed. This afternoon, I am far more enlightened and I have learned a great deal. I feel as though I have traveled light years. Indeed, what has taken place within the 5-month period from May is tantamount to time and ideational travel of the very highest level. Participants, I extend my utmost respect and congratulations to you for having undertaken the challenge of creating these ingeniously informed data applications which demonstrate your innovative interpretations of the theme for the international track, Free the Future, Open, Digital, and Green. Those of you who work with the concepts of the domestic track are equally congratulated. Just recently, at an accomplishment ceremony, I had reason to refer to the path towards Taiwan's exponential technological growth, which this country so readily shares with allies and friends. This path was paved by this country's domestic embrace of a highly efficient and effective schooling and education system, from the elementary to the tertiary levels. This system undergirds this country's explosive technological growth. This growth has created a positively enabling environment for the incubation of ideas and applications. If ever there were to be a hack-free application, Taiwan would be the hub for it. Here is where it would be cultivated, given the intense dedication to digital growth, which is nurtured by Minister Tang's MODA, a ministry which is also dedicated to fortifying Taiwan's security while transitioning to a world of net zero emissions. This is an awesome responsibility, but Taiwan has already demonstrated why it is at the top of the class in technological finesse and why its society has the depth and the capacity to retain this first-class position. In addition to this, the internationalist structure of this hackathon, where each team of 5 must have at least one person who is not an ROC Taiwan citizen, is indicative of the inclusivity which now frames Taiwanese society. This inclusivity would continue to attract the best and the brightest. Indeed, this year's submission of 60 proposals, almost a 100% increase on last year's proposals, attests to the welcoming accommodation which is recognized as being offered by this society's digital community and beyond. The quest for bilingualism with English by 2030 is also part and parcel of this process of Taiwan's positioning itself on the world stage in a manner which anticipates not just the ethos of the Sustainable Development Goals, but specifically advances goals numbers 4, 9, 11, 13, and 17. Quality education, industry, innovation and infrastructure, sustainable cities and communities, climate action, and the indispensable partnership for the goals. The Presidential Hackathon was designed to facilitate and to reward the development of data applications aimed at improving people's lives and promoting new governance structures. Congratulations on the execution of the 5th edition of this incubation workshop par excellence. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Bowman. Thank you. We invite you to return your seat.
Next, we would like to move to the next part of the awards ceremony. We know that all of the teams have worked very hard since March so that you can win this opportunity to come to the presidential office. Let's welcome President Tsai.
Welcome to the Presidential Office Building. Vice Premier Chen Wen-can, Secretary General Lin Jialong, Minister Wang Guocai, Ambassadors Chen Zhenran, Eugene Qian, Ambassador Andrea Bowman, distinguished guests, Presidential Hackathon Committee members, competition judges, mentors, technical consultants, and all of the teams of excellence, good afternoon. We began today's event with a moment of silence for the victims of the recent fire in Pingdong. The central and local governments are hard at work on rescue and reconstruction efforts. Today, the Pingdong County Environmental Protection Bureau and the Kaohsiung City Fire Department are also among the teams of excellence. I also want to salute the Pingdong County government as well as the Kaohsiung City government for their hard work. I want to particularly thank our rescue and medical personnel for their dedication. Today here at the Presidential Office, I also want to congratulate this year's teams of excellence. Your creative and pragmatic proposals truly capture the problem-solving spirit of the hackathon. The Presidential Hackathon provides a platform for public-private collaboration. It allows data owners, data scientists, and specialists from various fields to tap into government open data and devise innovative ideas that solve problems for our communities and people. The proportion of participating teams from the public sector has been increasing over the years. Many winning proposals have already been adopted and put into practice in public agencies, raising government efficiency. The theme of this year's Presidential Hackathon is Zero Emission Harmonizing Evolution. As I am sure you all know, achieving net zero carbon emissions by 2050 is the international consensus and also an important goal for Taiwan. 3 of this year's winning teams have focused on net zero transition: the Green Advocates League, the Building Carbon Reduction Health Assessment Team, and the Beauty of 4 per thousand. I believe the implementation of their proposals will help promote the government's net zero policies and bring Taiwan even closer to becoming a sustainable low-carbon homeland. Meanwhile, Street Doctor and 8R Plus have focused on data integration by identifying accident-prone intersections. Their efforts will help local governments improve traffic safety. This is an issue that has gained a lot of traction in Taiwan this year, and the government has been actively formulating solutions. I am sure that thanks to these teams and their proposals, we can create a better and safer traffic environment. Moving on, we congratulate the winning teams in the international track. The focus this year is on democracy, digital matters, and net zero in the hope of advancing consensus on global issues. We received 60 international proposals, a record high. The work of the 2 winning teams is exceptional for showing great concern for society and embodying the spirit of digital democracy. It is truly remarkable. Let me also thank the Presidential Hackathon Committee members, competition judges, and mentors for giving participants professional advice and helping them acquire the technology they needed. This means that the winning proposals can be more swiftly put into practice as part of current administrative operations and policy. The Presidential Hackathon was created to foster interdisciplinary, cross-agency collaboration and exchange between the public and private sectors. Over the years, we have seen the public sector adopting a more open mindset and embracing innovative ideas to solve problems that people encounter. I would also ask that our hackathon organizers help implement the winning proposals and promote them throughout local government. In this way, people everywhere will benefit from the fruits of the Presidential Hackathon. Thank you.
Next, we would like to move on to the awards ceremony, which is the most important session this afternoon. We would like to first welcome the 5 domestic teams. First, Green Advocates League. Mr. Tsai will receive the award on behalf of the Green Advocates League. And Mr. Wang Yaojing will receive the cup. Please move forward so that we can take a group photo. Congratulations, Green Advocates League. Please be seated. Next, we would like to welcome Building Carbon Reduction Health Assessment Team. Mr. Cai Chuo-fang would receive the award on behalf of the team. And Wang Rongjing would receive the cup on behalf of the team. Please move forward, take a step forward. Let's take a group photo. Congratulations. Please return to your seats. Next, we would like to welcome the Beauty of 4 per thousand. Mr. Lin En-tian would receive the award on behalf of the team. And Zhang Zishou would receive the cup on behalf of the team. Please take a step forward. Let's look at the camera in front and take a photo with the president. Congratulations, the Beauty of 4 per thousand. Moving on, let's welcome the team members of Street Doctor. Mr. Cai Yichang would receive the award on behalf of the team. And Wu Xingshou would receive the cup on behalf of the team. Please take a step forward. Let's look at the camera in the front of the room and take a group photo with the president. Congratulations, street doctor. Please return to your seats. Thank you very much. Once again, congratulations to the team. Next, 8R+. Zhang Shujuan would receive the award on behalf of the team. And Dr. Ye Yongsong would receive the cup on behalf of the team. Please take a group step forward and look at the camera in the front and take a group photo. Congratulations, 8R+. Please return to your seats. Congratulations to the domestic teams that have won the award. Now we would like to move on to the two outstanding teams.
The Team of Excellence of Presidential Hackathon International Track. Welcome HisenTech. We invite Yu Shaoqiu to receive the certificate, and also we invite Mr. Weizheng Lian to receive the trophy. Please come forward for a photo shoot with President. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And welcome Refill City to come onto the stage, and also welcome Thailand Trade and Economic Office, Ms. Tulangun Ushino, Chief of Economic Affairs Section. We now invite Dr. Ler to receive their certificate. And also we invite Mr. Ponchai Lasasun to receive the trophy on behalf of Refill City. Please come forward for a photo shoot with President. Please come one step forward and look into the camera. Thank you so much and congratulations to Refill City. 非常感谢
Thank you to President Tsai, and please be seated. And all the team members, representatives, please also take your seats. Thank you very much, President Tsai, for personally presenting the awards, and congratulations again to all the winning teams. To conclude and commemorate today's presidential hackathon and to mark a significant milestone for the 6th presidential hackathon, we would like to invite President Tsai and all the guests to join us for a group picture. So let us face the official photographer at the front to capture this special and memorable moment. So we'll take two pictures. This first one, we'll take a static picture. You can actually have your own gestures or take your signpost. We'll take a static picture for the first one. Please look into the camera at the front. Next, you can actually wave into the camera or move your body, have a moving gesture, because we're going to have a moving picture for the second one. Let's wave and move to the camera in the front. Thank you very much, President Tsai, and all the esteemed participants and all the teams of excellence for joining us today. So once again, let's put our hands together to thank President Tsai for joining today's award ceremony. Thank you, President Tsai, for your gracious presence, and thanks to all other guests and also the ambassadors, representatives in Taiwan. Thank you. Once again, thank you, President Tsai. And also many thanks to all the distinguished guests and officials and all the representatives and team members. Please be seated. Well, this year marks the third time for me to host the award ceremony of the Presidential Hackathon in the Presidential Office. We witnessed different proposals and the hard work behind the scenes and all your preparations, and all look forward to the actual implementation of your solutions into policies.